Hello, Star Wars fans. Alrighty, so if you remember the work we did in issue 15, I went ahead and glued these things in, even this pipe right here. The only thing is, I still can't find that pipe that ended up flinging up across the room. I have no idea where it is. I'm going to keep looking for it though, and if I end up finding it, I will end up putting it on there, and I will let you guys know about that. So yeah, just be careful, and yeah, definitely use super glue. The issue didn't say anything about using the super glue for that, for those parts, so unfortunately I had to use super glue because some of those parts didn't want to stay in. Very extremely loose pieces right there, so yeah, kind of had to do it. But what we have today is we have issue 16 of the Build Your Own Star Wars X-Wing. And in here is Build the X-Wing, Assembling the Engine, Creating a Starship Fleet, Sand and Mud. Okay, so we have that whole article right there. Apparently a very long article. Oh, look at here. Something I didn't say. We have Starfighter Aces Oddball. So you have something about him. It doesn't mention it on the outside of the frickin' magazine at all. Alright, so doing a little bit more with the upper starboard engine. And here is this week's parts. And it looks like we have some more screws with this issue. So we're just going to go ahead and get these all taken out. Alright, some more XW02 screws. Nope, I can't even see what I'm doing there. Alright. Get this taken care of. Get those little pieces out. Okay. So, assembling the engine. Okay. This is 39 steps. 39 steps for this. Yikes. Okay, so this issue's components allow you to add details to the parts from earlier stages and assemble the power converter. Then you can fit the engine sub-assemblies together and install the whole sublight engine on top of the upper starboard S-foil. Ooh. Okay. Alright, assembling the engine. There are a number of small details to add, which are simply push-fitted in place. In the final stages, you screw the sub-assemblies together to complete the engine. Okay, take the assembly from stage 14 plus the trailing edge support and its 3 plant-on details. Okay, so this right here, and it, well, okay, so we have this right here. Oops, I gotta take the clamshell off. Alright, so, and look at that, more static. Could have ended up losing that. Okay, so this is one of the 3 plant-on details. Actually, all 3 of them are actually in the same little container right there. So there we go. Alright. So step 2 is fit the 2 parts of the long oval detail together. Then press the 2 pins on the back into the recess on the trailing edge support. Okay, so this can only go one way. So 1 hole, 1 pin, Let me just make sure this goes over this. And come on. Okay, I think I got that. Yeah, looks like it's all nice and flush right there. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then this will go right here in this spot right here. Like that. Okay. Nice and flush. And step 3, press the pin on the horseshoe shaped one, which is this one right here, into this hole in the trailing edge support, the one that has the exact same shape right there. Okay, alright, well, that seems to be in. Okay. Alright. Step 4. Align the 2 pins on the back of the trailing edge support with the holes in the back of the engine mount. Okay. So, it looks like it goes in like this. So, oh, sorry. Looks like it goes in like this. Okay, so alright, so align the pins. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, so this is like very cramped in space right in here. Oh. Okay, so it's no easy way to do that. Okay, I think I got it lined up now. And then very tight spacing up in there. Believe you me, very tight spacing. I mean, you could probably see how that went. Okay, so step 5, and press the support firmly into place. Okay, well, I see I'm gonna put my finger right here. Oh. Okay, that's one side. Okay, and there's the other side. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay, though, so that's not going to work out because that wire apparently has to go inside that little divot, so I might have to try and see about pushing this out now. Ugh. Okay. Jeepers. Flippin' creepers. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think that's in all the way. Okay. Alright, so yeah, now I have the wire in between those two spots right in there. I'm guessing that's what was supposed to be done. It doesn't actually say it. But I'm guessing that's what this little divot here was for, so I went ahead and did that. Okay. Alright, step 6. Okay, take the bulkhead and the 4 remaining plant-on details, identifying the left and the right by the holes as shown in the insets. Okay, so we're taking this piece and apparently all 4. Look how small these are. Wow, those are teeny tiny. Okay, just put that over there. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to have to move on that because it looks like I'm going to have to turn the page here. Okay. Yep. Okay, so step 7. Align the D-shaped lug on one of the small details with the matching hole in the left detail. You know, honestly, hold on. Okay, so these things look exactly the same, these little teeny tiny ones. So it shouldn't matter about putting which into which, seeing as I can't actually tell which one's left and which one's right. And it says you can tell by the holes. You know, I don't know if I can actually tell the difference. I'm going to have to go back and check that out. Okay, so it says you can check it by the holes. Okay, so at the bottom of the holes. Okay, so the right one has the holes all the way over to this side. Oh, but it goes in like this. Okay, so that's the left side, then I guess. Okay, well, this should actually... Oh! Okay, that might be as far in as that'll go. Okay, so if that's the left right there, then this one's the right one. That's as far in as that'll go. Okay, so that's the left, that's the right. And press it firmly into place, then repeat step 7 and 8 for the right details. Okay, step 9, fit the rectangular lug on the left detail into the matching lug on the left of the bulkhead and press firmly into place. Okay, so it goes in on this side. Okay, so the left one will go right here. Okay. Doesn't seem like I have to glue it. Okay, and step 10 is repeat step 9 on the right bulkhead. Okay. Alright, yeah, so they can only go in the one way. This hole for that tab is like about half the size as the one for the right. So if the tiny little holes on the bottom don't give it away, then just match it up with the holes or the slots there. Okay, so step 11, align the large D-shaped hole in the bulkhead with the matching lug on the end of the power input unit. Okay, so there we go. Okay, step 12 is, and press the parts firmly together like this. Okay, so this. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. Okay, step 13, identify the 8 pieces of pipework using this guide. Yay, so we got more flippin' pipework. Awesome. Okay, so we need to find A, and there's tons of pipework. It goes up to H. Okay, so... Okay. H... I can't tell if that's an A. Okay, that should look like it's A. This apparently is another H. So we got the 2 H's. Or, wait a minute. Okay, so we got H and G. And then this looks like this could be B. And this one might be D. It's kind of hard to tell just from the little images. Maybe C? I don't you know, probably have better luck figuring this out as I'm putting them onto the thing here. But A is supposed to be the longer one, and it's right here. Okay, so okay, looks like we're right here on this side. Okay, so step 14 is fit the pin on this end of pipe A into this hole in the power input unit. Okay, so into this hole right here. Okay. And fit the other end of pipe A into this hole in the bulkhead. Okay. So, this small little hole right here is apparently where the other end of this pipe is going to go into, like that. Okay. So it's going to look like this. Alright. Okay, step 16 fits pipe B, C, and D in a similar way using this guide to which the holes go in. Okay, so this is the one I think is B right here because it kind of looks like A. So this is going to go into this hole here, and then this is going to go in this one small hole right above the one we stuck in there for A. Okay, make sure that's pushed all the way in. Okay, and then C and D. Okay, so their ends are going to go into those two pipe works. Like I said, I think these are the... I can't really tell if these are C and D, these two pipes right here. From the pictures, they do look like straight pipes, and those ones... Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so this is C and D. Alright, so... this is going to be D, so this will be C. Okay, so C goes into this hole here. Come on. Okay, right there. And it goes into... yeah, come on, come on. This hole right down in there. Oh, what? That pipe just broke. I can't freaking believe it. That pipe just broke. Are you flipping kidding me? Oh, dang it. Oh, great. Something else I'm going to have to glue now. Okay, well, I'm going to have to take care of that bit of pipe off camera. So, and then D goes into this hole up here. Well, you know what? I'm gonna put this side in that hole right there. And then I'm going to attach this right in here. Okay, just so you know, these pipes are gonna look kind of funky. So I mean, look at this. So, you see how it's pushing out like that? Now the picture shows it being straight. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something that probably shouldn't get done. Where's my oh shoot, where the heck did I put my snippers? Oh, come on. My snippers. My sprue cutters. You know what? Never mind. I have a pair of scissors here. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. Because obviously this piping is just a little bit too long. So I'm just going to snip off a very small section of this to start off with. And see how it fits afterwards. So, alright, so getting this into that hole there. And okay. So it actually fits a little bit better. So there we go. I mean, here, maybe if I can turn the picture right here. See? That's the image right there. You see? That pipe looks straight. Both of them do. Okay, so from here, now this piping does look straight, and as you can see, it's supposed to look even straighter than that. But these are the two holes it says to put this in. So, I mean, okay, I'm not going to bend that anymore. Looks like I'm going to have to glue that. These are very thin pieces, and apparently just moving them wrong causes them to break. So, yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop touching these things. All right. So that was that. Okay, and now step 17 is fit pipes E, F, G, and H on the opposite side of the power input unit into the position shown. Okay. So I guess we'll just take care of that piping. Like this. Okay, so apparently H huh? Are you kidding me? These pictures are off. These pictures are off. Why are these pictures off? Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta seriously be kidding me. Okay. Okay, so here's the dilemma that I'm running into here. Okay, so it shows you right here A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right there. C and D are longer than E and F have bends in them. Right? Okay, so this is obviously the issue with C and D. Okay? Because if you notice this, D up here has a bend around the end, which mine doesn't. It just bends over like this. It just bends over where it's shown on C. Right? And then you come over here, step 17. Gee, this looks like G or H right there. And then you have this. And this is saying that this is G. You notice anything off about this? Straight with a bend. And then you have this weird looking one. So their lettering in the pictures don't match up to the guide they have up on the top here. So apparently the letter C one that ended up breaking off into my part here might not have even been the one. And apparently also the D that I ended up cutting down apparently was supposed to go someplace else as well. Okay, so I guess this is something that a good reason why you guys are probably going to end up watching this. And you're going to end up, you're obviously seeing the issues that I'm having with these freaking pipes because they're not labeled correctly. And if I had noticed it sooner, I probably wouldn't have made a freaking mistake like this. So, yeah. Yeah, this is not cool, and I don't know if I still have that little piece up here that I ended up cutting off. Great. Freaking great. Okay, so let's see if I can get this piece that broke off in here out, which I probably won't be able to. Not with those. Perfect. I'm probably going to have to push this all the way through, and I'm probably going to have to try and see if I can get a whole other issue 16. Because this is not going good at all. Oh, man. Okay, so here we got H. Okay, so H. And this goes into the upper hull here. Like that. And see, this was supposed to be a longer one. And this is the one I cut down, which this is actually supposed to go up here, I think. Yeah, it's supposed to go right here. This is supposed to be E. Right there. And this one where the N broke off, apparently was supposed to be F. Now this one I might be able to save. I'm going to have to glue this in right there. If I can get that little end out, then yeah. And now H is supposed to be short, G is supposed to be a shorter one, which apparently is this one right here. So, which I should still be able to take H out, yeah, wherever the heck that just went. Okay. Put G in right there. Like that, and where did H go? Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's H. Okay. Okay. So there we go for that. So remember, the longer of these ones was F. It's supposed to go on the top there. This is supposed to be D, because that was supposed to go right up in here, just like H did on the other side. And then this one is supposed to be C. Right here, the one with the bend in it. But in order for me to be able to do that, I gotta be able to get all this stuff out. Also gotta try to find the ending for this piece right here. So, yeah. And then, might suggest, I don't know, you might have to actually glue this end piece on, because it keeps wanting to come loose. So, yeah, multiple things going wrong with this thing so far. Okay, so step 18. Take the two halves of the power converter and match up the lugs in the top half with the holes in the lower half. Okay, in step 19, press parts together. Step 20, so they fit flush like this. Okay, step 21, take the power input unit you assembled in step 17. Okay, there we go, with all the messed up thingies on it, the pipe works. Okay, I'll align the two holes in the top of the holes in the bottom of the power converter with the pins protruding from the power input unit. Okay, so this right here and that pipe, and press the power converter firmly into place. Kind of hard to push it firmly into place when, well, see, that goes firmly into place, but this, yeah. So, I don't know, that might keep it in place. We'll see. Okay. Alright, so let's go to step 24. Alright, step 24. Take the first of the 2 black pipes which angles this way. Which angles this way, apparently. And fit the cranked end into this hole in the end of the power converter. Okay, so down in that hole right there, and then in this hole right here. Okay. Alright, and step 27, fit the second pipe in a similar way on the opposite side. Okay. So that hole right there, which I think that's in. Can't really tell. And then in that hole right there. Okay. Okay, so step 28, the completed assembly should look like this. Okay, step 29. Take the assemblies from steps 5 and 28 together with the sub-assemblies from stage 10 and 5 XW02 screws. Okay, these are XW01 and these are XW02. Oh, okay, XW02, okay. I ended up reading it wrong. I probably read it out right, but my thought process, I thought that it said 5 of the XW05, even though I read out XW02. So, you know, that's my own issue right there. Okay, so we need this piece right here and cover. Okay, gotta flip this over. Okay, so fit the power converter assembly through the large rectangular opening in the engine mount. Okay, so this shoot, freaking pipe came out. That. It's all loose, all loose. Okay, so shows it like this. So this okay, you know what? I'm gonna go through this side like this, and then like that, and then there's a hole in the engine here. Come on. That's the way it's supposed to go. Like that. Okay. Yeah, so like that right there. So it goes just like this. Like this, and it lines up with that right there. Okay. Okay. So turning it over to fit the tab in the base of the bulkhead into the slot arrowed blue and the sides into the slots arrowed yellow. Okay. Oh, and it's not exactly... Okay. Yeah, there's a little tab right down in there, so... I'm guessing that's in there the way it's supposed to be. Okay. And then turn the assembly over again and secure the end of the power input unit to the engine mount with an XW02 screw. Okay. So we just put it through the top of this engine right here. Okay, that's in. Take the gyro cone assembly from stage 10 and fit it with the end of the power input unit. Okay. You know, apparently this should have probably ended up getting glued in place. Maybe, I don't really know. Okay, so this. Okay. Press the semicircular shroud into the slot in the curved portion of the engine mount. Okay. Alright, so yeah, there's a little spot right in there where this will push in. And... okay. I think it's supposed to fit in there like that. Okay. And step 35, align the four lugs in the upper engine casing assembled in stage 10 with the holes in the engine mount. Okay, and I'm guessing this is where it's supposed to get more screws in it? There's a hole there. Okay, so this is going to be a little difficult maybe, because we've got to make sure this goes in between where that space is right there. So, right there like that. And, where's that? There's supposed to be a little divot for that to sit in right there. Oh, right there. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's all aligned. Right here. All aligned. Just gonna make sure, because there's a little tab that goes into a little slot right up inside of here. Okay. Step 37, in order for the front of the casing to lie flush, you will need to fit the pin on the end of the cooling vane into the indicated hole. Okay, so yeah, that's what I just ended up showing you, or telling you about. Okay, so step 38 is holding the assembly together, turn it over, and drive the XW02 screws through the holes identified in step 35. Which are going to be these 4 holes on the endings there, which I won't actually be screwing this top on yet, because I gotta take care of the rest of the pipe work on this thing. Excuse me. Okay, step 39, continuing until you have secured the engine casing in all 4 places. Okay, so that completes this this stage, the wing and engine assembly should now look like this. Basically, yeah, this is what it looks like. So, yeah, I know it was a long issue, with multiple issues. So, hopefully by the time the newer month comes out, I should have all these piping issues all sorted out. But at least you guys know, now, the issues with the pipework for issue 16. So, multiple issues with issue 16. Okay, their pictures do not match up with their freaking guide information. They obviously screwed up the lettering in the actual picture, which I did show you right here. So if you can tell, letter D is actually supposed to be one of these pipes. C is supposed to be one of these shorter pipes, which is labeled E or F. And the same thing with one of these two was supposed to be an E or F. And the E and F is actually supposed to have these two longer pieces right here. So these things are seriously mislabeled. And because of that, yeah, I'm hoping I don't actually have to get a replacement issue for this. So, alright, so until the next Star Wars Build Your Own X-Wing, or until the next Star Wars Build Your Own R2-D2, or until the next Transformers video, thanks for watching.